Today we are going to discuss dualism and non-dualism. See, when the things are perceived to be two, just like man and woman, then that means we are seeing the humans with a dualistic vision. But in fact, before the birth, a man and a woman were not actually man and woman. They were just a being before their birth. And a baby, his sex is decided after a few weeks when he is into or she is into the womb. But after that, when its sex is decided, then we say whether it is a girl or a boy. But before that, that is just a being. So in most of the cases, we are mistaken when we say the things with a vision of taking them as two, like up and down. But that is just our criteria of seeing the things. There is nothing like up and nothing like down. This universe is so big. So quite the contrary to this dualistic vision, there is non-dualistic vision when a man becomes capable of seeing the things with one vision. Vision is the same, but his way of seeing the things becomes single. He can see the things singly. See, just like happiness and unhappiness, we are so much confused about unhappiness, but in fact, they both are just the same aspects of the one coin. In the same manner, liberation and imprisonment, there is a great fuss about liberation. We want liberation from what? From definitely there should be some imprisonment. That's why we are asking for liberation. But what is that imprisonment? Isn't that illusory? If illusion is broken, there is no imprisonment and liberation is always present there. So when we can see in this manner the things that something is not lost, but we ourselves are missing the point just because of being diverted onto wrong and illusory points. So when the things are seen this way, there is no illusion and things look to be one. Not only the things which we can see by these two eyes, but even those things which cannot be seen by these eyes, the smallest particle or atoms, and anything biggest like a mountain, all those things are just one. They all are made with the same atom. So we have this way two ways of seeing the things. Either we see dualistically or we see the things non-dualistically. But commonly, when a person has not reached to that height of consciousness, he simply sees the things dualistically. He breaks everything into two. He cannot see the things to be one. And we have two eyes, two ears, two hands. All these things represent dualism. When we see by our eyes, even if they are two, yet we see the things like one. We have two eyes, if there is a glass in front of me, I have two eyes, but I am seeing only one glass there because there is one glass. Even if I have two eyes, that does not mean that I would see two glasses there. So even if something looks to be two, it is just one. So to be two is just an illusion. Things are not like that. But everything is coming out from itself, like matter comes out of the matter. Matter is only one, but when it is debarred into two, it looks like they are two, still they are one. The father becomes the son, and the son becomes the father. Okay, but they are one. There is just a difference of the bodies, no doubt, but still they are one. It is really very dualistic and very confusing thing to be understood. And whatever I'm saying here, I can assure you most of you are going to be confused about it, because this thing is so difficult to be understood. Only a meditational profound vision is required to understand it. So I was giving you an example of the body. We have two hands, two eyes, two ears, this and that, so many things. Normally we have two, but still they are one. One hand cannot fight with the other. Even if they look two, they are one. Even if the eyes look two, they are working together. They are just one. When a baby, still unborn, when it is into the womb of his or her mother, the baby is taking breath or prana through its mother. It does not have to take breath from outside the world. They are just one. But when the baby is out, or when the baby is born, even if the baby is born and it is out in this world, yet in a very deep sense they are still one. And that is why that baby, even if he becomes older, yet he is always after a woman, because he came from the woman. The matter wants to meet the matter again, because it came out from the matter. So the matter, despite being looked to be two, yet it is only one. So seeing the things to be two is a dualism, and seeing the things to be one is non-dualism. So this is what we are discussing here: dualism and non-dualism, Dvait and Advait. So I believe that this topic is not really that much easy and to be discussed like this here, but still I tried to say something about it, just because I have some insight about it.